The stillness in my apartment held a weight beyond mere quietness. A weighty, oppressive force enveloped me, constricting my breath and pressing down on my chest. 3 moons have passed, and so the days turned into weeks, and the rent remained untouched, a silent testament to time's passage. All my choices had vanished, leaving me with an overwhelming sense of dread. And then there was a knock at the door. Mr. Finn, my landlord, stood there, his gaze lingering in a manner that sent a shiver down my spine. His intentions went beyond merely collecting the debt I owed. He received a proposition. There was a whisper within me, urging me to turn away, to say no. Yet in the shadows, desperation, that cunning whisperer beckoned me to heed its call, and I chose not to decline. A sudden knock on the door startled me awake. My thin robe, worn and frayed, offered little protection as I grasped it more tightly. I swung the door wide, revealing him on the other side. Mr. Finn's gaze lingered on me, measured and intentional. "Jennifer," he uttered, his voice gliding like ice. "It seems you find yourself 3 months behind." I wrapped the robe tighter around me, a feeble shield against the chill. "Ah, Mr. Finn, I understand your concerns, but I assure you, I simply require a touch more time." He entered unbidden, and the cozy chamber appeared to close in around him. "It's a shame," he said, his gaze fixed on me, "to witness a woman like you in such a struggle. So enchanting, yet so vulnerable." Warmth surged through me, a blend of embarrassment and fury. "I will discover a path," I declared, my voice trembling slightly. He let out a sigh, a sound honed to perfection, almost like a performance. "Time, my dear, is not a currency that settles accounts." In my quest for relief, I ventured into the depths of exhaustion, taking on extra shifts that drained my spirit. I found myself pleading for loans that remained elusive, and I parted with the few cherished possessions that once brought me joy. All efforts had come to naught. "Please," I whispered, my determination wavering, "just a little longer." He observed me, an enigmatic glimmer dancing in his gaze. "Or maybe there's a different path we can take to resolve this matter." My stomach churned. The unsaid, the unimaginable had now been laid bare. "What tale are you weaving for me?" I inquired, even though the answer was already clear to me. "Come now, Jennifer," he said, his voice dripping with a playful softness. "Surely you possess greater wisdom than that." The atmosphere became heavy, my robe offering little solace against the intensity of his stare. "No one else needs to know," he continued, his voice a hushed whisper, as if sharing a secret meant only for the two of them. "This is our little secret." My heart raced, like a wild creature caught within the confines of my chest. He wore a sly grin, relishing in the unease I felt. "Your financial troubles can disappear like magic." A tremor of breath slipped from my lips. In a world devoid of alternatives, where every route had vanished, he stood alone, bound by the weight of his grim pact. With a deliberate motion, I inclined my head, a solitary and empty acknowledgement. His smile grew, sharp and cunning. He extended his hand, not seeking coin, but rather the sash of my robe. "A most prudent decision, my dear." The initial setup, Mr. Finn guided me to the bedroom, his hold on my arm steady yet reassuring. The atmosphere was electric, heavy with a sense of mystery that lingered in the silence. His cologne, bold and assertive, intertwined with a richer, instinctual aroma that captivated my senses. Without a moment's pause, he took action. As he stood by the bed, he slowly unfastened his belt, the gentle clink of metal resonating in the thick silence that enveloped the room. "I have faith that you understand what is required, Jennifer." A chill gripped my throat, tightening like a cold knot. I stood still, my hands gripping tightly at my sides. His lips danced at the corners, hinting at something more than a mere smile. There's no reason to feign astonishment. When an agreement is struck, it must be honored. A peculiar warmth welled up within me, unexpected and tinged with anxiety. I took a deep breath. In a moment that felt like a scene from a dream, I found myself sinking to my knees. As I leaned in, his fingers danced through my hair, drawing me nearer. His warmth enveloped me, and his scent was intoxicating. With a careful touch, I brought my lips to meet his. With a sharp exhale, he tightened his grip ever so slightly in my hair, leading me onward. The soft sounds he emitted stirred a secret excitement within me, one I struggled to dismiss. With each breath, a weight settled upon him, his muscles coiling like a spring ready to unleash. He was coming apart at the seams, and for a brief instant I sensed a glimmer of mastery within my chaos. Then he drew back, his breath unsteady, his grip slipping away. "Climb aboard," he urged, his voice gravelly with desire. I stood up, my robe parting as I positioned myself on the bed beside him. His hands journeyed to my thighs, gliding upward, holding on as if to possess every inch. "That's it," he whispered, his gaze intense, fixed on me. I took my place. A sharp breath caught in my throat as I descended upon him. He let out a low groan, his fingers pressing firmly into my hips. Surpassing my wildest dreams, he remarked, I endeavored to shield myself from the glow ignited by his words within me. This was merely a transaction, nothing more to it. Yet as I advanced, a profound, deceitful delight coursed within me. My body was turning against me, reacting with a craving I loathed. I bit my lip, striving to maintain a facade of calm, yet within me, a fierce warmth surged with each movement. "Please, Jennifer," he implored, his voice strained with emotion. "Take me on a journey with passion and purpose." With his hands leading the way, I found myself moving faster, my breath becoming more and more fleeting. Every movement stirred a cascade of sensations within me, challenging my ability to feign indifference. He wore a knowing smirk, as if he could see right into my soul. "Ah, I see the delight in your eyes, my friend. This brings you joy, does it not?" He spoke. No, I deceived, my voice trembling as I quickened my pace. His grip grew firmer, his body lifting to align with mine, the tension between us winding ever more tightly. I tightened my jaw, striving to stifle any noise that could betray the secrets of my body. "Keep going," he growled, his gaze locked onto mine, savoring every flicker of my response. I pressed my nails into his chest, holding on tightly as waves of pleasure surged, threatening to sweep me away. His breath caught in his throat, his body coiling with tension, and with one last tremor, he seized my hips, anchoring me as he reached his peak. Moments later, a wave of release surged within me, surprising and overwhelming. I stifled my sounds, maintaining an expressionless facade as I fell against him, my body quaking with lingering tremors. We found ourselves entwined, our breaths mingling in the warm, damp air that surrounded us. With a gentle motion, I eased myself off, finding a seat at the edge of the bed, enveloped in silence. In the silence that enveloped me, an unspoken truth lingered. I had relished the experience, defying all logic, and thus, he had indeed. A fresh idea emerges. I wrapped my robe around me, though it offered scant concealment. The tingling sensation lingered on my skin, and my breath came in uneven gasps. His gaze held steady, observing, anticipating. "You caught me off guard, Jennifer," he remarked, his voice flowing with a hint of amusement. "It was a delightful surprise to see how much you enjoyed it. A flicker of warmth ignited within me. I chose to overlook it. It was merely a transaction," I murmured gently. He let out a soft chuckle, a sound that danced in the air like a gentle breeze. "If that's the tale you choose to weave for yourself." A hush enveloped the space between us. Shame should have washed over me, yet the waters were murky and complicated. A fragment of my being had found a certain pleasure in it, more than I was willing to confess. He leaned in closer and said, "I have another proposition for you." I cast a fleeting look in his direction. "Could you clarify what you mean?" He reclined against the headboard, his shirt left undone, a veil of mystery shrouding his expression. "Did this bring you joy?" "I am aware that you did." And there exist men, affluent and astute, who would gladly part with their riches for a woman of your caliber. I felt a sudden tension coursing through me. Surely you jest. Not in the slightest. His gaze held firm, unwavering in its intensity. You mentioned feeling like you've run out of options, yet there's a way to transform this talent into a source of income. My breath was taken away. That's quite unique. This was merely... I stumbled, my words slipping away like sand through my fingers. What is it exactly? His smirk widened, a glimmer of mischief dancing in his eyes. Could you do me a kindness, just for a bit of enjoyment? I averted my gaze, thoughts swirling like a tempest within me. Though I ought to have felt disgust, an unexpected calm washed over me instead. Indeed, he was correct. It was a delightful experience. And the thought of embarking on that journey once more, of being sought after, of seizing the reins, of crafting something from the void, felt entirely within reach. "The choice is yours," he declared, rising to his feet as he fastened his shirt with deliberate care. "You might refuse, but should you choose to accept, I happen to know 2 gentlemen who would be quite generous for an evening in your company." A shiver coursed through my being. 2 men. I took a deep breath. What should have been a simple no turned into a tangled web of hesitation. What is the price? His smirk grew ever broader. Greater than anything you've ever earned in a single evening. I let out a breath, the rhythm of my heartbeat echoing in my ears. On a night like no other, there were 2 men, a decision that holds the power to transform it all. I raised my chin and gave a nod. Very well then. With a mischievous grin, Mr. Finn reached for his phone, ready to weave a tale of intrigue. "Well done, my dear. Allow me to take the initiative and make the call." A fresh beginning. The following evening, I found myself before the mirror, gently adjusting a new dress that hugged my hips just right. It clung closely, revealing, bold. Mr. Finn had selected it, paired with heels that transformed my legs into a seemingly infinite expanse. The figure gazing back was unfamiliar, a mystery wrapped in the glass. My hands trembled as I arranged my hair. What made my heart race with unease? I had chosen my path. Once the path was chosen, retreat was not an option. "You look perfect," Mr. Finn remarked from the doorway, his gaze sweeping over me with a sense of approval. "Will they hold you dear?" With a gentle breath, I released the air, letting it flow out in a steady stream. Who might they be? "Ah, my dear companions," he remarked with a playful grin. "Those who give freely. Wish them a peaceful night, Jennifer, and the worries of rent will fade away once more." A gentle rap echoed through the stillness, beckoning attention from beyond the threshold. My breath was momentarily stolen away. They had arrived. Mr. Finn's smirk grew more pronounced. "It's time to shine, darling." With a racing heart, I approached the door and slowly pushed it open. 2 men lingered in the shadows, their eyes deep and mysterious, their expressions a puzzle waiting to be solved. They had come for me. I guided them through the threshold, my heart pounding, every footfall laden with eager expectation. The sound of my heels echoed gently, the atmosphere heavy with anticipation. As they trailed behind, I could feel their gaze wrapping around me, 2 pairs of eyes locked onto my every move. I had made my promise to this. A part of me yearned for it, yet a whisper of uncertainty danced alongside a thrill of anticipation. The taller figure, robust and self-assured, extended a hand toward me first. His hand found its place on my waist, strong and intentional, his fingers grazing softly as if etching my form into his memory. The other, leaner figure, with sharp, watchful eyes, lingered just behind me, his breath warm against my shoulder, sending a shiver coursing through my body. "Let's take care of this," the first one said, his fingers dancing along the strap of my dress, playfully teasing the fabric as he locked his gaze with mine. Gently, the fabric of my dress slipped away as their hands roamed, the cool air brushing against my skin. I extended my hand, my fingertips gliding over their shapes hidden beneath the fabric, gauging their responses. Their eyes were fixed upon me, filled with intensity as they awaited my next move. I let out a breath, finding my balance once more. I aimed to provide them with what they sought. I moved with purpose, unfastening their belts, sensing the tautness beneath my fingers. With each breath, they sank deeper, their muscles flowing like a gentle tide. The first man emitted a soft sound as I drew nearer, tilting my chin to lock eyes with him. In that moment, he spoke, his voice flowing like silk, laced with a yearning that was palpable. A well-known warmth ignited within me, exhilarating and perilous. With a delicate touch, I knelt, one man tantalizingly near my lips, the other firmly grasped in my hand. I leaned in, savoring the warmth, navigating with a careful, unhurried touch. With a sudden intake of breath, he held my hair softly, his fingers weaving through it with a tender touch. The second man's breath caught in his throat, his fingers lightly brushing my jaw as he observed, captivated. Their sounds, their tension, stirred a comforting warmth deep within me. "That's it," one declared, his voice rich with contentment. The words ignited a fire within me, guiding my rhythm and allowing me to become completely immersed in their embrace. Then one stepped back, clearing his throat with a hint of anticipation. "Come here," he beckoned, his voice unwavering. The journey has only just begun. The unfolding tale. I nestled onto the bed, a thrill coursing through me, brimming with excitement for what was to come. The taller man knelt between my legs, his fingers weaving slow circles along my thighs, a playful tease that heightened the tension in the air. The other stepped closer, gently lifting my chin, his eyes burning with intensity. "Let's discover just how sweet you are," the first remarked, a playful tone dancing in his voice. His lips brushed against mine, slow and intentional, igniting a shiver deep within me. I clutched the sheets tightly, every sensation drawing me further into the depths of the experience. The second man drew closer, his kiss enveloping me, silencing my gasps as waves of pleasure surged within. They danced in harmony, one gently revealing my depths, the other embracing me tightly, their cadence flawless. "She's simply remarkable," one remarked, his voice brimming with admiration. In that moment, I felt a pull, a whisper urging me forward, and I moved without a second thought. My heart yearned for something greater. They were aware, and with a graceful ease, they moved me into position, my body alive with a lingering energy. The second man glided behind me, his hands firm yet gentle on my waist. With a glint of curiosity in his eyes, he inquired if she was prepared for what lay ahead. I nodded and he continued, a gentle, profound warmth enveloping me. My breath hitched, fingers gripping the fabric tightly. With a deep groan, he continued on, his pace unwavering, relishing each moment as it unfolded. The first man knelt before me, his fingers brushing lightly against my jaw. "Allow me to sense your presence," he murmured. I opened my lips, inviting him in as the cadence of his breath intertwined with my own. In that moment, he leaned in close, his fingers gently weaving through my hair as he whispered softly. They flowed as one guiding my steps, the other anchoring my gaze, their movements harmonizing beautifully. A soft sound slipped from my lips, resonating against the man before me, causing him to stiffen. As I moved forward, the footsteps of the second man quickened, eliciting yet another gasp from the shadows behind me. "Ah, this brings you joy, doesn't it?" one remarked with a playful tone. I let out a soft whimper, my body revealing the hidden truth within. I certainly did. The tale was far from over. With gentle hands, they raised me, steering me toward a fresh vantage point. I found myself atop the first man, his hands resting firmly on my hips, his gaze filled with satisfaction. "Demonstrate your desire for this," he urged. I descended onto him, a profound warmth blossoming, our groans intertwining in the air. Behind me, the second man's touch danced, probing with a playful curiosity. "Take your time," he whispered softly, leading me with a tender touch. I let out a breath, shifting slightly, as the warmth that enveloped us grew ever stronger. They accompanied me, one anchoring my spirit, the other drawing nearer, their movements synchronized. The tension escalated, winding tighter. My breath became uneven. "You're incredible," one exclaimed, his voice thick with emotion. "Behold her," the other murmured, his touch igniting tremors within me. The tension reached its zenith, unraveling me in cascading waves, each release trailing behind, our breaths intertwining in the aftermath. The room enveloped us in silence, with only the rhythm of our breaths breaking the stillness. In the stillness, a fresh revelation embraced me. It took me by surprise, igniting a desire for more than I ever anticipated. Life had peeled back the layers of my illusions, compelling me to confront the intricate truths that resided within my soul. This journey was not one I set out to take, yet it became my own, uncovering a resilience within me that I had yet to discover.